Hi everyone, my name is Nick Kretikos and I own a business called Nick's Seasonal Decor. What I thought we would do today is demonstrate how to create a funky bow using 4 ribbons that are 1.5 inches in width. And the most important part about this ribbon is that it is wired. I would not encourage you guys to purchase unwired ribbon to create a bow like this. It just has to be stiff ribbon that is wired around the edges and able to hold and maintain the shape. So we have 4 ribbons today. These are all striped ribbon, and I thought they would be perfect for spring. So we have a green, we have a pink, we have a blue, and we also have yellow. They also come in a whole bunch of other colors. So if you don't like these colors, feel free to pick up other colors, but these are the 4 that I thought looked the most spring. So what you're going to need is 4 ribbons. We're going to be teaching a technique using 1.5 inch ribbon today. And if you are interested in seeing a technique using 2.5 inch ribbon along with 1.5 inch ribbon, let me know in the comments section and I'll be more than happy to show you guys. But I already went ahead and pre-cut all of the ribbon, and we cut 2 of each. So in total there is 8 ribbons. We cut them 24 inches in length. Feel free to cut them whatever length you want. But I did reserve one. We dovetailed all of them except for one. I did reserve one of them just to show you guys how we dovetail and how we finish the ends of our ribbon. So to do that, we're going to take our ribbon right here and we're going to fold it in half and cut from the center out towards the wired edge. And always do it in that motion. If you do it in the opposite motion, you'll create a diamond, and you don't really want a diamond, you really want this dovetail. So again, fold the ribbon in half and cut from the center out towards the wired edge. And that's how you get that nice dovetailed edge. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start creating our bow. And we already pre-cut these ribbons, so they're all the same length. So if you are a beginner and haven't made a bow before, this will be perfect for you. So we're going to take our ribbon and we're going to fold it in half. And we're going to go down about 3.5 inches, just like that. And then open up the 2 tails on either side. And we'll repeat this motion over and over again with each ribbon. And I did put the ribbons in order of color. So now we're going to take another ribbon. And we're going to place this on top. So rather than fold it in half, we're just going to place this on top and eyeball roughly the middle point. Keep in mind with funky bows, you don't have to be exact. And then we'll still separate the 2 tails on either side. And you can use the existing ribbon as kind of a gauge. As you can see, this one's a little bit longer, and that's perfectly fine. I find the most important part of designing a bow like this, a funky bow, is to make sure that your loops are roughly the same size. Again, they don't have to be exact, but if you are focusing on that, try your best to maintain the same size loops rather than the same size tails. And we'll just repeat this motion over and over again. So the less ribbons you have, the thinner the bow and the more airy the bow. So you can stop at whatever point you want. We are creating a rather thick bow today, so we're going to continue on. So notice I'm just layering. And this is a perfect way to use up scrap ribbons. So if you ever have a yard or 2 of ribbon left over, this is the perfect project for that. And the more ribbons you add, as you can see, the harder it is to hold your ribbons. So now that we have them all placed, this is probably the most difficult part, is making sure all of your loops and tails are contained within your pipe cleaner. And then twist from behind, making sure you twist it several times. So now that we've constructed our bow, it's time to begin fluffing it, and I always find it easiest to fluff our bow against a surface. In this case, we're dealing with an 18-inch grapevine wreath that has been spray painted with an indoor-outdoor paint in a lime green color. You could also attach it to presents, your Christmas tree, above your fireplace, going up your stairs. Virtually the sky is the limit. You know, a bow would look great anywhere. So I can't stress enough how important it is to make sure that your pipe cleaner has been twisted securely. I always give it at least 4 to 5 twists to make sure that it's secure. If not, you pose the risk of having all of your loops and your tails come out, and you really don't want to give to your customer a bow that could potentially fall apart. So always make sure that it's secured tightly. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take our pipe cleaner and feed it through our grapevine wreath. And this sometimes can be tricky depending on how thick your grapevine is. So it might take a second to make sure that the pipe cleaner is going through. And now we're going to twist it from behind. Again, making sure that it's secure, giving it 4 or 5 twists. And I chose using a lime green pipe cleaner simply because our base is lime green today. And now we can begin fluffing. I really don't have any particular order for when I fluff. I just try to make sure that the colors are arranged nicely and having 2 colors not be together. So that is my main goal. I don't really focus too much on making sure that it's perfect. If anything, funky bows shouldn't be perfect. So just run your fingers through the loops. And since this is wired ribbon, it'll hold its shape. And you also want to make sure you get all of the creases. And there you have it, a very simple funky bow. So if you're a beginner, I would highly suggest creating a bow like this. They're extremely easy to create and they're incredibly inexpensive. As you can see, we've only used 8 pieces of ribbon cut at 24-inch lengths. So if you ever have leftover rolls or partial rolls of ribbon where you might only have a yard or 2 and you don't know what to do with it, this is the solution for you. You know, it uses up scraps, and I highly suggest it. So if you've yet to create a bow like this, give it a try and let me know what you guys think. And as always, if you do not follow me on YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and you will get updates for when I post. And if you ever have any ideas that you'd like to see me create, drop them in the comments section below. And I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.